guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today I created this white cut crease. This is like a nice everyday look, but it's still like dramatic. So if you guys would like to see how I got this video, just keep watching. Make sure you share this video if you enjoyed it. And make sure you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. They are both Jamie with 8 eyes and an E at the end. Thank you guys for your continuous support, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm going to do a slightly different technique. I'm using my Sigma E38 brush, and I really like this brush for blending. I haven't used this in so long, but again, I'm still going to place that orange transition shade in my crease and in my upper crease area, and I'm going to layer that on until it's as opaque as I need it to be, but I wanted to use a smaller brush so it's more concentrated in the area. And then I'm going to take this brown shade, it's Embark, and instead of going deeper in my crease, I'm literally layering it right on top of that that orange color. And this is going to make it so that there's like just definition in that whole upper part of the crease. Like, I want you to be able to see more of the brown when I carve out my eye. And then I'm taking black and I'm placing that only on the outer V of my eye. And I did place tape because tape just makes it easier for like when you're, just cleans it up easier. But then I did go back with my Sigma E38 brush and swept that black into my crease and just blended out that harshness. And then I'm going to be carving out my crease. And I find that it's easier when you use a white base because it just makes the colors more opaque. And this was perfect since I was putting a white eyeshadow right on top of it. But I did carve out the full crease just so like my whole mobile lid, like so when I look straight you can still tell that it's carved out. And then I'm packing this white shadow on, and white can crumble easily, or I just have like a not that good of a white shadow. So I'm very careful in placing it. As you guys see, like I was switching both sides of the brush just to make sure that I get all the shadow onto my lid space. And then I'm going to use the gel liner for my wing liner, which kind of made it easier. And you don't have to be as precise because the tape is going to create your wing for you. And I did do the wing liner kind of thick today, and I did go over it with my NYC liquid liner. And then I used my NYX spray primer to prime my face, and I pressed that in with the beauty blender just to make sure that my face is like really primed, so it like is all in my skin. And then I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in 211 and 212, and I used 211 first and then I placed 212 on top of it. Then I'm going to blend that out with my Real Technique brush, and I kind of stipple the product, and I like do very small circles, but I'm not like dragging it up and down my face, like you just, when you're blending it out, you want to stay in the area that you're in and just kind of press it into your skin. And then I'm going to highlight in all the places like normal, and I'm using Cool Tan from LA Girl Pro Concealer because I have not been able to find Fawn. Like all the stores out here, they just don't have it, or Creamy Beige, and that's like another one of my favorites. And or Walmart doesn't have it either, so yeah, but Cool Tan works, so yeah. And then today I did cream contour. As you guys can see, like it makes a dramatic difference like when you cream contour, because like you already build up that intensity for the contour, so when you blend it out, it's like, yeah, it makes it way more defined. And I did spray my face with Fix Plus before blending out the concealer just because I like to set each layer. I feel like it makes the makeup last longer. And when I blend out the concealer, I'm not moving it, I'm just pouncing it right on top of my skin, just because you don't want to like, create that blotchiness on your skin. And when I blend out my contour, I'm buffing it upwards just to create that structure in my cheekbone to make it look more defined. And the contour did get messy, so I like to go underneath it with concealer as well and blend that out. And then I'm going to be blending for a minute just to make sure everything is seamless, because as you guys see, this contour is harsh. Like I could probably use a lighter color, but I didn't. So yeah, I'm going to be going like using all the pointy side of the beauty blender, the top part of it, my brush, just to make sure everything is blended on my face. And then I'm using my Color du Jour setting powder. This is my favorite setting powder, but I'm pressing that all into my skin. Like, this is what's going to make the makeup last all day. Like, a loose powder and pressing it in is really going to make the makeup last all day. And to make it last even longer, that's when you bake. But if you have dry skin, you don't need to be doing that. You can just press it in like I did. You know, if you're going to bake, do that, but just be careful, because if you have dry skin, powder on dry skin is just not good. Like, it'll make your skin start to flake up. But yeah, I'm just like pressing this all into my skin. I'm gonna bake around my nose a little bit, just so that it's like super, like, you know, snatched and defined. And then for my contour, I'm gonna set my contour. As you guys see, it's like stupid harsh. Like, bruh, that is unnecessary. Like, dude, what in the world? But I'm gonna blend that all out, so don't worry. But like, just looking at that, it's like, come on, like, you doing way too much. But yeah, once I contour like my cheeks and all that stuff, I'm going to dust away the excess powder using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. And I'm going to switch brushes to a larger brush just to cover a larger surface area of my face. And I'm going to be going in with that product just to bring back color to my face, and just making sure everything is seamlessly blended and that there is no harshness anywhere on my face. Like, you don't want to see the transition from highlight to contour, any of that. And then I go in with the C3 powder from MAC just to brighten up my under eye. I find this easier to do versus using a super light concealer, because this is like already super light, so if you just place it on your eye, it's gonna give you that that brightness under your eye. And then for my highlight, I'm using Topaz from Becca. And when I do it, I always make sure I tap off the excess, and I just like concentrate it right in that area of my cheekbone. Like, I don't like use too much motion, you know, like I'm very like I don't know the word I'm looking for, but yeah. And then after I highlight, I will use blush, this blush from MAC, and then I'm going to be finishing off my under eye, my lips, and that will complete the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what else you guys would like to see, and I'll see you in my next video.